What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Um, I just overheard this at the store. Um, I wouldn't listen, man. I wouldn't ear hustling at all. Sometimes you just standing in a proximity to where you just can't help but hear what somebody's talking about because they talking loud. You just hear it. But I'm glad I heard it because it made me ask the question and think. I had to ask this question: If is it cool to take something back from somebody that you had previously given to them as a gift, all because y'all got into it or the relationship ended or whatever reason you got mad and you decided, well, give me that back, what I got you. Um, she was talking about how she was telling somebody, I guess somebody she was in a relationship with, well, take that shirt off. I bought you that shirt. Take that shirt off then. And we've heard this and seen this all throughout the years. This is not nothing new. We've seen people getting their emotions and their feelings, and that's one of the things that people go to. They'll tell you, well, you can take them shoes off I bought you. I'm the one got you. Give me that car back. Whatever it is. Now, um, me personally, I have never been the kind of person, to get down like that. If I gave it to you, I meant for you to have it, in that moment. And regardless of what happens between us, we get mad or I get mad or whatever, um, I'm not going to say, well, give me that back. That's just not something that ain't how I roll. But I will concede that there may be scenarios that warrant a person asking for their stuff back. And I'll chunk out a few. Okay, so we've seen situations where somebody was engaged and you find out that a person cheated on you, or you may have found out that, oh, they just trying to get you for your money. And the guy might say, well, I'm gonna need to get that ring back up off you. I'm gonna need that ring back. And most people will say, okay, yeah, hey, he's justified in that. He's justified in that. Okay, cool, no problem. I see now that your motives, as they relate to me, were not in the best place. So I'm not gonna bless your game by letting you keep this ring that I bought because the engagement is off. Whatever, whatever. I understand, and it's the same situation if it was a female that had done things for a man, found out that he wasn't for her, he was doing some shady stuff, he done messed with her best friend or whatever, whatever. Okay, cool, I get that. But in other situations where we just got into it, or we may have had a breakup, and the breakup didn't, things didn't line up the way you wanted them to line up, you wasn't ready for it, and you just decide, well, okay, if that's the case, give me back what I gave you. Give me back the such and such I gave you. I'm the one, oh, I spent X amount on you for your birthday. I want that back. Give me my money back. Give me. Is that right? Is it wrong? Is it just being petty? I'm really curious to know what y'all think about that, because I've always felt like, if I gave it, I meant it in that moment. I mean, that's for you. That's for you. And I'm not gonna let my current anger or whatever just make me decide, because that, to me, that reveals something about a person's character if they're doing it for the wrong reasons or for petty reasons. Um, it makes me feel like you didn't really give it to me from the heart. It's like you just always that. I almost feel like you gave it, but had that moment in your mind that if anything ever was to go left, that's what you were gonna do all along. And you never wanna be that kind of person, or you never wanna be with that kind of person, because if I rock with you, whatever I give you, that's yours, and it's yours for life, outside of maybe the scenarios I mentioned earlier. And then who knows? Even then, bro, I'm just being real with you. I mean, sometimes, man, you just want to just get out of the situation so bad that you just charge it all to the game, man. You can have. I've seen people. Well, I can't say I've seen. I don't know nobody personally, but I've seen situations and heard of situations where people have got a divorce and rather than go through the whole messy uh, proceedings and all that, they just be like, look, man, just give her what she want. You know, what she want to have, just give it to her. You know, they don't care. They don't care. You know, because it was never about the money. It was never about the material possessions or anything of that nature. It was just more so about, okay, you know, I did this out the kindness of my heart. Um, the situation fell apart. I'm going this way. She's going that way. All that stuff in the middle don't count to me. But have y'all ever did anything like that? Have y'all ever been the one to give something and take something back? Or have y'all ever been the one that have had a person come and take something back? Because that would be shocking. You know, a person that you thought you really knew, or a person that you thought really was for you, even though y'all got into it and it went bad. Then you see that side. It's like, well, give me back. It's like, wow, really? Because to me, that kind of reverts back to childhood in my eyes, you know. So leave y'all opinions, man. Tell me what you think. Tell me what I left out in this situation. And has it ever happened to you? And I will hit y'all with another one real soon. All right, man. This your big brother, K-Rino. All right, man. Also, go to the Underground Dialogue podcast and check out the new interview we just did with J Dog. Go check it out right now. Underground Dialogue podcast. Peace and love.